Check, 1, 2. All right, we're getting started. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the Board of Education meeting of August 7th, 2025. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will, would you please reiterate our executive session motion?
Yes, we entered into executive session to discuss matters leading to the appointment of a particular individual to the position of principal and matters leading to the appointment of a particular corporation for construction management.
Thank you. Okay, I hope everyone's enjoying their summer. Tonight's business meeting should be brief, but I want to note a few items before we proceed. The search for the new Siwanoy principal is ongoing. As I mentioned at our last meeting, while it's a high priority to fill this role, it's even more important that we find the right person. The district has completed one round of the hiring process and has decided to continue the search for more candidates. As a result, it's likely we will begin the school year with an interim principal. While we're hopeful that will be Mrs. Kramer-Gilbert, and she will certainly start the school year with us, we are not yet in a position to confirm that, and the district will give information as things get finalized. I also want to briefly review the hiring process, particularly with regard to community input. A leadership profile was developed with contributions from the community by survey and by focus group, and that profile was used to craft the job description and to screen applicants. A community committee and an administrative committee both participated in interviews. Candidates who receive support from both groups and meet other criteria may move forward to a demo task and then to final interviews with Dr. Champ and the Board of Education. In this round, no candidates were advanced to the board for consideration. So thank you to all who are participating in this important process. To reiterate, there's nothing on tonight's agenda for action with respect to the Siwanoy principal. Tonight we will also be talking about Dr. Champ's annual raise and compensation. Here's a brief overview of the process. Each year, the board meets in executive session without Dr. Champ to discuss her performance using a standardized evaluation rubric. The board president then consolidates the feedback and meets with Dr. Champ to review it. There is a public-facing summary of her evaluation available on SuperEval. This year, the board rated Dr. Champ's performance as highly effective. Her proposed salary increase is consistent with that of the district's administrators. In addition, we are proposing granting her a one-time allotment of 5 additional vacation days to be used during this school year, only in recognition of her significant efforts around the capital improvement bond. I'll also note that Dr. Champ's contract is an evergreen contract, meaning it automatically extends each year and unless either the board or Dr. Champ elects otherwise. The board put this contract construct in place with Dr. Champ because it provides a level of flexibility should circumstances require it. Finally, the board's retreat is coming up in a few weeks, and it will take place here, right, at the high school, because there'll be air conditioning.
Yep.
We hold 2 retreats annually, one in the summer and one in December. Currently, the board is doing its pre-work to prepare to have a productive meeting. These sessions allow us to set goals, reflect on our work, and focus on ways to improve our service. The retreat is a public meeting and will be publicly noticed, but it is not recorded or live streamed. These retreats are a routine and valuable part of board service and are encouraged by NYSBA. Okay, we can get started. Okay, we can start at 3.1. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes of July 15th, 2025, the annual reorganization meeting followed by a business meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any comments or questions on those minutes? No? All in favor?
Aye.
None opposed, so the minutes are approved. Next, we have Dr. Champ's report.
Great, thank you so much. Just short for tonight, because it is a brief meeting, but I just certainly thank you to the board for, a great year, for your feedback and my evaluation. Very much always appreciate the clarity and the open conversation that we're able to have. So thank you for that and the recognition for last year's work. I look back and think we really accomplished a tremendous amount.
Yeah.
And what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks is kind of very similar process as we do end-of-year evaluations with all of the, all of our direct reports within the district. So getting a chance to meet with the cabinet, with the administrators, not only talk about the last year behind us, but to really be thinking deeply about the year ahead, setting goals, and getting excited about how we're going to work together to deliver on the strategic plan and the next steps. So I look forward to the retreat where we will nail down those goals for the year from the board perspective. And then after that, of course, we take that and align the goals throughout the rest of the district from that point on. So we're excited about the year ahead. You've already talked about the Siwanoy principal, so just want to thank Dr. Fitzgerald for her leadership through that process. And thank you to all of the many, many folks from each of the stakeholder groups who took the time to get involved in this and give us great feedback this summer. I know it's a strong commitment of time, but as always, we know how much Pelham values education. And so thank you to the Siwanoy community, to the parents, the staff, the administrative team, and even students who got involved in the process to give us really important feedback. And the search continues. So I know, don't be discouraged.
Yes.
Everything, I'm a firm believer in the right people, the right time, the right place, right opportunities. So we're excited for the year ahead and know it's going to be a good one, and we'll continue that search to find the next leader of Siwanoy, the right leader, and going to continue to uphold the standard of excellence that we expect for all of our schools in that hire. Additionally, one thing I wanted to highlight, I know is very visible if you were in town, we had cranes nearby, right outside the middle school this past few days, past week or so. Thankfully, the new HVAC units arrived and they have been placed on the roof, and now the connection work is going to be continuing over the next 2 weeks. So they are safe to be around the building. We did have Franklin shut down briefly to bring those in and to get the cranes moved up there. And again, thanks to John Condon too for his coordination, working with the administrators and custodial staff, because we do actually still have school programs going on during the summer in the buildings. So very appreciate his coordination. Those came on timeline, so we're hoping to get everything tied up and ready for the opening of school as expected. One small thing, but in the coordination of all that, really exciting to note that the fitness room that was a result of the donation from the Friends of Pelham Athletics, Friends of Pelham Sports, that has been up and running, and I spoke with Mr. Toombs in the past week. Really exciting just about the number of kids that are coming, teams that are availing themselves of that space. It's really, he said, it's really physically making a difference for our students. So lots for folks to be proud of, and we continue to be appreciative for the Friends of Pelham Sports for giving us that resource. Again, for John Condon, Jim, and their team in coordinating the facilities needs around that, not only the construction, but the grants to support that. And we're just really thankful and excited about the year ahead.
Thank you, Dr. Champ. Next is communications and comments from the public. There are none, so we can keep going. Do I have a motion to take 6.1 through 6.9 as a consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, is there anything we want to discuss here? Any comments or questions on these? I have one question. Is Cloverleaf something for professional education?
Yes, so that actually is kind of a team building sort of software. It's something that Dr. Comerford had introduced us to. As we're always continuing to build our capacity to work better as a team. It's something we're exploring at the cabinet level.
Okay.
So various different, it's got some Myers-Briggs, DISC, some of the, typical work styles, personality styles, assessments. So the cabinet level, we've all taken it, and now it's kind of giving us insights on how we can continue to, make ourselves more cohesive,
well
more
together.
efficient, motivate one another. So we're just exploring what that might look like.
Okay.
So it's something, if the board ever is interested in taking a look at it too, we could certainly expand that out. It's a per user subscription. So something new that we're excited about. I was going to also mention 6.1 on here, our Board of Education meeting dates.
Oh, yes.
I know I'd circulated those to the board. Usually we wait till the retreat, but because the retreat's so late this year, we've circulated those ahead and appreciate your willingness to consider approving those tonight, because a lot of things hinge around that for planning for the year ahead. So that's what we have there. A couple of them are off cycle on Tuesday nights. Some of that is because of regulatory budget deadlines, but some of it's just because of schedules and other facilities conflicts. So those are there for you tonight. I think most of the rest of these are kind of rollover, some annual different things. Of course, we have our usual budget transfers, treasurer's report, the approval to enter into a series of contracts again with capital markets being one that we're continuing from prior year, awarding of a new contract. Heartland is a rollover from prior years for translation services. Sarah Lawrence is a contract for our swim teams facility. Pelham Children's Center, of course, working to have them before and after school care in the schools. And then, as you mentioned earlier, the extension, the amendment to my contract.
Okay. Any comments or questions? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Oh, thank you, Dara.
Sorry. Delay.
And we should note for anyone who can't see, Dara Gordon is joining us remotely on, she's got her camera on, she's remotely on screen so that she can be an active part of tonight's meeting, so.
Okay, thank you. So none opposed, so all, those all carry, that motion carries. Okay, do I have a motion to take 7.1, we could do 7.1 through 9.3 as a consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any comments or questions on these?
I'll just highlight one of the personnel. We have one monitor resigning so that she can accept a TA position in the district. Very exciting to see people moving, promoted into higher level positions. So we're excited that for Jamie Giuseppe. And then just a couple other shifts in monitors, ads and resignations that are typical over the summer. We do wish Susan Torres well, as she and her husband retired and are moving. So they're moving on to an exciting next chapter of life. And also in the district office, our registrar, Juliana DiPaolo, accepted a position closer to home. She's moved to Connecticut, and we're sad to lose her, but excited for her to have a little better quality of life, shorter commute, the next chapter there. So that's it as far as personnel items
Okay.
of note.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, any opposed? None opposed, so all those motions carry as well. That motion carries as well. Do we have any new business? No? Okay. We don't have communications and comments from the public, so I will take a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks, everybody.
Right, Might have been.
Thank you.
Thank you.